I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in the cradles, profanities. I see the world through eyes covered in ink and bleach. Cross out the ones who heard my cries and watched me weep. I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright. Hush.
Hello, welcome in everybody. I think my mic is working. Should be working. It doesn't look like my bubble's going very big, but it should be working. Let me just double check I'm on the right mic. It was being weird. Okay, yeah, I am. It's working fine. It's working fine. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome in, everybody. It's good to see you. I don't know who this extra Vincent is, but it's not my Vincent. When my Vincent is in here, you'll know it because he has a different name. And I'm not going to put the name out there because someone can take the name and they can just make a profile. But he does have a certain name. And you'll know it. You'll know it when he's in here because he'll say, hello, my name's Vincent. No, I don't know what he would say. I don't know what he would say. But if you guys don't mind, take a second and hit the like button for me. That really helps me out. Let me make sure I've got my iPad up here a little bit. And then we'll get into what I was going to talk about today. And then I want your guys' opinions on everything as well. So I love opinions. I love them. I love them. So welcome on in. Let's see who's in the chat real quick. Let's put the messages on here. The reason why I'm not on the camera right now is just because I'm getting ready. But I'll say hello to you guys. Hello. I'm in my bedroom. I'm not. I'm sitting in front of my bed, and my dog looks so cute right now. Look at her. She's just up there enjoying life in the pillows. Those dogs love them pillows, don't they? They really do. But it's good to see everybody. It's good to see everybody. Hey, Ladybug. Hey, Jet Set. Thank you for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. And thank you for putting the stuff in the chat, Ladybug. Hey, Dion. Hey, Princess. Hey, Lawyer. Hey, other Vincent. Hey, Tracy. Hey, Lee. Hey, Kathy. Hey, Crystal. Hey, Laura. Hey, Diane. Hey, Citizen Sleuth. And we've got Kira in here. Everyone's in here. It's good to see everybody. Hey, Wolfie. Hey, Carolina. The cats love pillows too. Yeah, my cat doesn't really, that's kind of actually strange. My cat doesn't really go up in the pillows. So the reason why the dogs do it is because when Mia, my big Weimaraner, the really big dog, that's like she can literally lay across the bed and take up the whole bed. When she was a puppy, we didn't know where to put her because we had the dog, we had Araya, and she was full grown, and she was in the bed. And then we had our cat, and then me and Vincent. We only have like a queen size bed. So we would put Mia, and when she was a puppy, we'd put her in the pillows, thinking, well, if she's in the pillows, she's just little, she's right there. 3 weeks later, she's as big as Araya. Like the dog just grew so much. So she loves to be in the pillow. She thinks that's her like thing. But now Araya's in there for some reason. I think she's just up there because, she's like, hey, Mia's not in here. I don't know. Mia's with her daddy. Hey, Happy Cappy. Hey, Cole. Thank you. Thank you for saying the audio is perfect. He lays his head on him. See, I can see my cat doing that. My cat is he is like my literally, other than Vincent, he is, and my dogs. He's my best friend. I've had him since I was 22, 23, I think. I got that cat because my cat passed away and I didn't know it. And so at the time, I was dating this boy, I was in my early 20s, and he thought, my mom called him when the cat passed away. She was getting old and we knew it was going to happen, but she called him because she didn't know what to do and she needed somebody to like maybe help, buried the cat. And he thought it would be a good idea to go get me another cat. I thought my mom was going to die when she heard that. She was like, when she saw the cat, she was like, oh no, 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 no. We're not doing that. But then we did. We certainly did. He's he's still here. He's 18 or something and he's still kicking it. So jumping up on things he shouldn't be jumping up on, like the counters and stuff. So he's doing good. So I did write some notes because, I thought it'd be easier to write notes and talk to you guys. But hey, Debbie. But I'm glad everybody's here. It's good to see everybody. Oh, and then Jake Haro really quick. So I got up today and I got all my stuff ready for the live to do the live, and I got myself situated, ready to go. And they switched Jake Haro's sentencing until 5 p.m. today. So I'm not sure if they did that because of other cases and they want to go through all the cases on the docket before they release the tape. I'm not really for sure why or maybe something happened and they had to schedule it. Maybe a lawyer had something to do. I don't know. But it is a little weird that they're, making it at 5 p.m. So we still have the live up for that. But anyways, I just wanted to take basically, I just wanted to take a few minutes to talk with you guys about something that's just been on my mind for a little while now. This isn't a bad update. It's just a bit of a change in how I'm going to be doing things on the channel, moving forward, basically. So as most of you know, I've been live streaming pretty much every day. And honestly, it's been amazing hanging out with you guys in real time. I love doing lives, being able to talk, have some laughs, whenever we can, deep dive, all the things, just connecting with each other. But at the same time, streaming every day has started to wear on me just a little bit. It takes a lot of time and energy to put on a live. And I realized that I might want to start putting more of that energy into creating videos that I can edit, videos that I can polish and make, the best that they can be before I share them with you guys. So that's just something I've been thinking of. Live streams. I love live streams. They're awesome for the interaction and the community. But pre-recorded videos will give me the chance to really tell the stories in more of a documentary format and be more creative, I feel. And these videos, I feel like they'll last because I feel like live streams, after the live stream's done, unless it's something that people really want to watch, your views don't really, I mean, I get more, I don't know how to explain it. Your views don't go up any more than usually what you get in your chat. So it's just, it's just kind of crazy because then you can do a pre-recorded video and I feel like more people will watch it sometimes. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think about that. About do you guys watch a lot of pre-recorded videos? Do you watch just live streams? Let me know. Because I feel like, that after the stream ends, everything kind of just disappears. I don't know. But I want to be proud of the content I'm putting out. And I am proud of the content. But editing will give me, just extra time to get the wording right and do all that stuff. All things Jet said. That means a lot. That means a lot. Thanks, Elise. And I still what I'm thinking of doing also is little short videos that get right to the, right to the meat and potatoes, as harsh reality would say. They get right to it. I think that would be good as well. But okay, so yeah, I just want to be real for a second with you guys. Most creators go live not just to hang out, but also because live streams are a big part of how they support themselves. Things like super chats, channel memberships, membership gifting, donations through the pay links. That's how streamers keep their channels going. There's absolutely nothing wrong with that. the support means the world to any creator out there. But I don't know. I was going to say something. No, I don't know what I was going to say. Oh, that's what I was going to say. So when you do a video, like it, okay, so sometimes I'll do a live and it'll get okay, last night we did a live or yesterday over Emmanuel Haro and Melody Buzzard. I think that my video got like under 300 views. So basically, I sat down for 3 hours to get the live together, went live for almost 2 hours, and I got paid $0. Like if I count in the stuff that I put into the channel, I would be in the negative in that aspect. Like, because if nobody's watching it, no one's watching it. Hey, ATS News. And I was going to bring that up. There are so many good creators out there that are not getting the views that they deserve. That's another thing. Like, sorry, I got, what the heck? It feels like there's like a piece of cat in my mouth. I'm so sorry. Dang cat. That cat's not even in here. He's already like all up in my face. There comes the other dog. But no, it's just crazy because a lot of creators that I know, they do put a lot of work in their content, and then they don't get the views that I feel like that they should get. Now, if I don't know, it's not really the sector, but it seems to me like drama is what sells. Like, the madder the creator, I don't know what it is. Y'all tell me. The madder the creator, the more views they get and the more memberships, super chats, things like that. I'm just like, what is happening? What is happening in this world? And then those same creators go back to like talking about true crime cases. I don't like that. But we do put a lot of we do put a lot of hard work into our lives, even if, let's say, I didn't research at all and I just sat down and fired up a live, just talking for 2 hours straight. I mean, or an hour and a half. That takes a lot of energy out of you. It really does. It really, really does. And oh, thanks, Lee. I appreciate it. Like, ATS News is one of them. Like, oh, is it? Large channels are paying to promote. It's a new feature on YouTube in the YouTube studio. I think I did see that, where you can do that. But I've always how you could do that on Facebook, I think it was, or something before. Or maybe it wasn't. Maybe it was just maybe it was Instagram Reels or something. I remember seeing that somewhere else before, maybe TikTok. And yeah, people will it'll boost you out, I guess. But I wonder if it really works. People do love the drama. And I'm just not I don't know. I'm not into it. I'm just I'll listen to some, but then usually I have to turn it off because it's too much. It's too much of the same stuff. But hey, that's what sells. Yeah, 200. I thought, okay, I think I did see that. $200 is so much. Right? I mean, hey, Angel. Well, I think, yeah, I think a lot of those creators, not all of them, are on the BNN network, Brittany News Network. So I don't know how to do the multi-stream with TikTok. I think you have to I do StreamYard. Sorry, my dog's walking around. I think you have to do Streamlabs in order to stream onto TikTok at the same time. I don't know. Someone needs to help me with this stuff because I don't even know what I'm doing over here. I'm learning as I go. That's, what I mean? I think we all are. But it's I have really stuck to some good morals on this channel, and I'm proud of myself for that. I will give myself a pat on the back. I can sleep well at night. We, We respect the victims' families. We put out the facts. But it's almost like if you do conspiracies, that's when the chats are like wild, wild. And I'm like what? I mean, I've even seen creators cover Idaho 4 and they pull up Chat GPT. That is not you creating content. That's, I mean, I don't even know what to call that. That's just craziness. Yeah, Streamlabs. Yeah, see, I'm not good. I've never been able to get a hold of Streamlabs and use it like right. Oh, you could do it on Restream. I think Restream's actually cheaper than StreamYard. StreamYard's expensive. I mean, for like what you're, I mean, I guess it's not because at the same time I use it every day. I think I get my money's worth, but Tracy said I follow a creator that live streams some of their research and premieres the full video the next day. Oh, that's a good idea. I even thought about like doing lives, like members only lives once a week or something like that. Cause I do have like, I love talking to y'all, everybody, but that way the members have something, you know, to look forward to. I need to get on like a schedule, you know, like I've been on a schedule with my lives, but I need to get on a schedule with everything else. And I think that's where I'm like, I'm hitting a brick wall because I have so much I need to do, but I've been putting everything to the side for, you know, just I'm like, oh, I need to concentrate on doing some research or, you know, like I'm ADHD. So when I sit in the other room, I'm fully ready for YouTube. And so it's like I need to do all this stuff and I just haven't. I need to run, you know, more sales on my store, which I'm still running 40% off all my summer stuff because that, you know, that's been going on for a little while. And I don't know. I just need to like think of some other ways to, you know, make the channel better. That's all. Rightly, yeah, I know. And I'm sticking to that. I'm sticking to that. You know, I'm not good. I mean, I am good at drama. I make you all laugh. um, I can do drama with the best of them, but I don't like it. I just don't like having to feel like people are talking about me or I have to watch every stream because what if they are talking about me or, you know, something like that. I did comment. This was so funny. This was funny to me because people like they try to start shit. They really do. They be doing the mostest. I commented, I think it was on Jones's, and I just said something along the I forget what I even said. Maybe it wasn't this comment. It might have been this one, but it was somehow a shit show. You know, I'm just watching this shit show happen. And somebody commented underneath there and said, Brittany J talks about you still. And I'm like, no, she doesn't. I don't watch her, but I watch clips from other channels. And I've never not heard her say my name in months since like last year or something like that. I'm like, she is not talking about me. But people want to start stuff. You know what I mean? Like, I wasn't even talking about Brittany, but then someone comments underneath and is like, Brittany's been talking about you. And I said, I don't care. That's what I said. I didn't say anything else. I just said, I don't care. Yeah, Debbie, that does seem like actually a good case to cover. Vincent was looking up, he's good at this stuff. I need to ask him where he was at because he was looking up like, I don't know, maybe he was just doing it like maybe he was actually just going along crime or something. But he was doing some like research about what cases people were liking. And a lot of people were liking cases that were just like it would be like one live. Do you know what I mean? Like one big deep dive live, but it would be about like all these different like things. Like it was like I think let's just say like lawn crime, for instance. Like I can't remember what site he was on, but he would look at the amount of views and the views were crazy on some of these videos that like I hadn't even heard of the case before. You know, it just kind of comes and it goes. Like it has like a conclusion. So I think that those lives would even be kind of good, just like something that, you know, I could tell you the whole thing, like the whole story. Um, I do have somebody on TikTok. I need to write that down because I forgot to look yesterday and I don't want to do this to anybody. I always try to. try to help people out. But we do have somebody that needs our help on TikTok. So let me write that down. TikTok case, because she gave me a bunch of info about this case she wanted me to look into, and it's no one's covering it, she said, and I'm gonna try to help. And see that, and that's what gets me too. That's what gets me like with the streams, because like some people don't want to watch streams that they don't know of the case. But just to let everybody know, if you ever see me post a stream and you're like, I don't know that case at all, like I'm not going to go in there because I don't know that case, come on in, because I guarantee you, I'm going to give you a timeline. I'm going to give you the background of the whole case before we start with the updates. That's just how I do things. That way people, know what's going on. They know the case a little bit, and I don't know, you're not going in blind. But I know that there's some cases that are just like people just want to hear about, right? Like Idaho 4, that one. If I do an Idaho 4 stream, I will get, I mean, it just depends. I mean, the views are crazy. Like like it could be 1,000 views, which is like not a lot, but it could be like, you know, I don't even know how much my best Idaho video is done, but it could be like 10,000, 15,000 views. Now, if it's that, we're doing okay. We're doing great. But it's like I don't know. It's just the videos that I feel like would do good, they don't. And then it makes me kind of sad that they don't at the same time, like, because I'm like, oh, I thought people would like that. So I might start doing pre-recordeds, and maybe even like, okay, if we're going to start a new case, let's say, I might do a pre-recorded on like just like a little trailer, just to like tell everybody the story, the background, and get you guys all excited about the case. And then we'll come on, and then maybe we'll do a live over it, and then I'll do more pre-recordeds on the same case. You know what I mean? Like keep you guys kind of updated, but keep the live still, still there. I'm not piecing out on you altogether. I wouldn't be able to do that myself. I'm addicted to you guys. Yeah, I like cases I never heard of too. Like I rarely get into those. And Vincent was right. I do a lot of cases that involve kids. That's just something I do. But maybe we could even pop in like a case that's kind of like funny. You know what I mean? Like a Carly Russell type of case, which we need more of those. We need more of those because that lady was funny. I'm sorry. She shouldn't have made a false police report and all of that. But at that point when that happened, we all needed a break from true crime. And I know I sure as heck did, because I was like, we were so far into Idaho, and then this Carly Russell comes along and she's like, this baby was on the side of the highway. And come to find out, she was shacked up in a hotel for 48 hours, just hanging out in her robe, eating Cheez-Its. And if you're a member, that's why we have the Cheez-Its emoji. So it's just, yeah, that's just what I've been thinking. So I don't know. We're going to see what happens. But yeah, I think I'm going to try to do some more pre-recordeds. I think they'll be good. I think I could do good. I have a new computer. I got it in January, I think. Wow, that computer's old. I'm not even on that computer. I'm on my old computer, but I don't take that one off the desk in the other room. I'm too scared to touch it. But I do have that new computer, so I think that would be good for editing and all of that. What else did we get? I got a new mic, the new microphones, the ones that are portable, because I may record I don't know when I'm going to record the pre-recordeds, because Vincent's in the office during the day for work. And so I'm thinking maybe, I will do them at night, or I'll just do them over here during the day. I'll show you actually, if I can. Oh, I don't know if I can. Oh, wait, I can. You see that chair back there? Okay, I'm going the wrong way. Right there. I'll just like sit in that chair. Yeah. This is my bedroom. I was sitting on the floor because the mirror's here. Did I show you guys the mirror? The one. So if you were on our live, it was a few weeks ago. There was a mirror in Target I really wanted to get. And Vincent's mother, love her, for my birthday, she sent me a gift card for Target, and I used it for the mirror. So, yeah, the Target mirror, I got it. Let me see if I can like go right. Am I going the right way? Yeah. So it's like right here. It's like really tall, but there's my little makeup cart. But yeah, it's I'll take a picture of it. And then I have like another circly thing up there too, like another little cute decoration, and it has like a little plant on it. Yeah, so I got the Target mirror. I really like it. It's so cute. And I've caught Vincent looking at himself in it like 40 times. I'm like, "Oh, look at you looking at yourself. Aren't you glad we got it?" Because he was like, "Are you sure that's what you want to get?" And I'm like, "Yeah." I said, "If I go to Target, I can either get an outfit, like a couple outfits, because she sent me a $100 gift card." I said, "Or I can get this mirror and spend a little bit more money, and we'll have it for like a long time. Like this is something we can keep. It's real wood. It's really nice." And so he's like, "Okay, let's go with the mirror." Yeah, it's different. That's what I like about it. It was like the little knobby things. I don't know. It just got my attention. It's so yeah, it's full body. It is a big mirror. It's really, really big. Oh, thank you so much, Kathy, for becoming a member. That means so much. Thank you. Thank you so much. Oh, Angel, that bed is comfortable. Yeah. It's so funny. Me and the dogs are usually in there. Like Vincent, half the time he sleeps on the couch. 'Cause last night I was like, I said, "I miss ya." I said, "You haven't been sleeping with me the last couple days." And he's like, "Well, the dogs are in there." He's like bullied by these dogs. These dogs bully him. He's like Mia really does race him to that side of the bed. And he's like, "I just don't want to move them because then they're bad." And I'm like, "They won't be bad. We just got to bring their beds in. That's all." It's so funny that he gives up his side of the bed for the dogs. Oh wow, Ashley. Well, prayers. So Spencer's coming to live with you. Hey, Casey. Right, Angel? That's what I thought too. Yeah, we could always like repaint it. That's what I love about real wood. You know, I mean, if you're going to get something, just and you really love it, you know what I mean, and you want it to last, you guys already know. Get real something with real wood. Because you can always sand it down a little bit. You can always do things with it, right? Um, I think everything that we have in here is made with real wood. I even turned this fireplace on last night. The one that's like beside me. I was so cold and I didn't realize it. I had the window open until this morning. And if you guys can hear the background noise, I'm really sorry about that. They are outside doing lawn care, and then there's a guy downstairs. We have like when you walk in our first door, that's like down the stairs. We have this tile, and then our stairs go up from there. Well, Vincent failed to tell me that the guy was coming to do the tile today. They're like replacing all of it. So he's out there taking all of the tile out, like, piece by piece. And I'm like, I've got to walk the dogs. What should I do? So I just went down there and they were so good. Normally, my boxer pit mix isn't the best with people. She just be doing the mostest, that's all. And she actually didn't even like acknowledge him. And Mia walked straight up to him, and Mia's normally scared of people. I was like, what's going on? Outer body experience. Thanks, Tracy. I think I might have to start doing that again. Okay, so I used to maybe we'll do it on the second channel, but I used to like debunk because I used to get mad. Okay. I was so deep into the Idaho case that I would watch every creator that was covering it. I would watch Harsh Reality at like 6 in the morning when I woke up and he first posted his videos. I would check him out. I would check out everybody. just because I wanted to know what was being said, what was being all the things, right? Um, and I used to just like take the videos and debunk them. And so it was just kind of it was funny to do in a way, because it's like it was just ridiculous stuff and you could debunk it right away. I stopped doing that, but I feel like we need to get back into that. That was pretty fun. Oh, thanks, Angel. Yeah, I do have it on, so good. Yeah, these are really good mics. Vincent got them for me. He know when it comes to technology, I'm not don't let me buy stuff because I'll go for a deal. Like I'll be like, "Oh, but it's a deal." Like it's on sale. And then I get the product and it's not like good, right? It's just not it doesn't last or something. So Vincent got me these mics and I can use them with my new phone and everything because they have different ports you could take out of it and put the different port in. And you get two wireless mics with it, and the sound is pretty good. So this is what I'll be using probably for pre-recordeds because I would be in this room most likely. And this is what I'll probably be on. Actually, no, I'll be on. I could be in the other room tonight for the 5 o'clock live. Thanks, Kathy. And thank you guys for like sharing my videos. I was telling you guys that last night, like how it tells us every week. I forget how many times my video was shared. I want to say it was like over 100 or 200 like videos that I put up. And that means a lot. Like that means so much. Tracy, right? I'm like, oh, this is nice. And then I'm like, no, it's not. Like, so I have two other wireless mics. They're not very good, but I was going to take them and put them in the car for when I'm in the car. But now I can't use them because I got a new phone. No, it's supposed to be on at 5, Ashley. Did you see it? They said it was on at 5. Like they Court TV changed it. It was supposed to be on at 11:30. Let's see. I was trying to go to Court TV. I thought that they were going to have Rebecca in there today, but I don't know if they ended up. I thought it was January, but then I heard today, so I don't know. Let's see. Yeah, it says 5 o'clock still. Oh, I was like, no, did something happen? Hey, PKC, welcome in, everyone. Um, no, yeah, no, you're fine. It's not until 5 o'clock. Yeah, they switched the time. And then sometimes I think that Law and Crime, maybe they just wanted to put the live up there so people would know, and then they changed the time whenever they figured out when he was actually going to be in there, if that makes sense. Oh, that's what I was close. Yeah, I thought that she did. See, I was because Tracy, I was looking everywhere. I was over here. I was like, okay, it was like 11:15, and I saw Rebecca Haro was supposed to be in court, and I'm like, wait a minute. So I was looking everywhere. I was like, where in the hell is this at? Because I was like, I wanted to show this to you guys, like, if Rebecca's in like going into court, and I wanted because I want to know what she's going to say, right? Like, is she going to take a plea? Is she going to try to get a plea? Is she going to tell him where Emmanuel is? I don't know. But I was watching Down the Rabbit Hole News. I don't know if you guys are subscribed to her. Oh, I love her accent when she like talks. Whenever it's like Spanish families, she I know she can speak Spanish. I know she can. But she wrote like I don't know the way she like says their name. It just their names are it's so cute the way she says Emmanuel. I would think she would try to get a deal. If I was Rebecca, if I was Rebecca, I would probably say because Jake already said he's guilty, right? He said he did it. I would say Jake did it. I mean, if she didn't have anything to do with it, she could go to her attorneys, and say, "Hey, Jake did this, but this is what happened, and I was scared, so I made up that hola, incident where I got punched in the face, right? Um, and maybe she could get some sort of deal But I mean, she may not. Maybe she doesn't know where baby Emmanuel is, but maybe she does. If she does know where he's at, that'd probably be a good thing to, her attorneys could say, "Hey, we know where he is, but she wants a deal." Like, I mean, they could do something like that. She shouldn't get a deal. Jake shouldn't get no deals. I heard something like, I did hear this. Something about Jake. His lawyers want 15 years, which is freaking stupid. That's not going to happen. And I guess the DA said he won't accept anything less than 31, which I think is ridiculous also. So if we hear that he gets 31 years today, I'm going to be all kinds of pissed, because 31 years, you could be out in 15 with good behavior. Unless it's 31 like flat, and they has to serve all 31 years. But he's only 32 or something, 31, 32. I don't even know if he's that old. Let me look. How old is Jake? He was born in 1993. What's that make him? 32. Or 31, yeah, 31, 32. So yeah, I mean, he could 60. He did PKC. He didn't learn a thing. If I did that to my child, I mean, I don't know. I would be terrible. I don't know. I wouldn't. He doesn't care. No. I mean, you could see it on his face. And they had a 2-year-old in there with them too. I wonder what that baby's going to say. I wonder what that 2-year-old's saying. Because that they have to have questioned her, right? They get the victim services involved, and they're very good at interviewing children and being very just, very patient, very kind. They know how to interview children. I think that she may tell stuff. She's 2. I know when my niece was 2, she was talking up a storm. She'd be telling on everybody. When she was 3, that's when she started telling on everybody. She was my little secret keeper. He shouldn't, Angel. He should be in jail with Brian Koberger. Maybe they could share a cell. I mean, people don't like baby murderers in jail, prison. They just don't. That's like one thing I think that most people in prison can agree on, is that you don't usually mess with women and you usually don't mess with children. Now, there's going to be people in there that have done those things and they're not going to care. But there are people that are in prison that will care. Me too, Kat, right? I can't even comprehend how you could hurt a child like that. Coming from the person that doesn't even have any children. I just couldn't even imagine. They're precious. You know what I just realized that we haven't heard about in a while? We haven't heard about Jesse Vang or Katrina Barr in the Elijah Vu case. Hold on one second. I was straightening my hair, but let me go over here. Let me see if we got... I did not forget about you, Elijah Vu. Let's see. So they were in court September 26, 2025, it looks like. September 10th, they were continued. Is there anything newer than that? Oh, wait, let's see. What's this? We're going to go on the page, the Facebook. October 2nd, Elijah's father, Jimmy View, filed motions with the court asking for a retrial and or resentencing in his case. Okay, well, we don't care about him. September 26th. Okay, court today, Katrina. Attorney is still going through discovery. Oh my gosh. How much discovery do they have? They really couldn't have too much, could they? I mean, other than the phone data, um, they don't really have eyewitnesses other than the guy that saw Jesse and Elijah at that car car parts store on February 16th, I believe it was. Actually, I know that's when it was. It says the next status conference is December 1st at 10 a.m. No objection from the state. And then Jesse, the man that really should be punished for the rest of his days. His attorney has gone through discovery, received thus far. So Jesse's attorney don't. What's going on with Katrina's attorney? What's she going on over there? They expect to receive another 10 pages from the DA. They'll be ready to file motions in about 90 days. Scheduling conference on January 8th at 9 a.m. Okay. So I'm going to keep my eyes out, my ears out for that. If you don't know the Elijah Vu case, because people are new to the channel, Elijah Vu was a baby that went missing in February or the beginning of March 2024, right? 2024? Let me see. Or is it 2025? No, it couldn't have been. I'm trying to see exactly the exact date, but it was this year, wasn't it? No, it was 2024. It was 2024. Sorry. So he went missing, and come to find out that, and this is from Jesse and Katrina. Jesse Vang is Katrina's boyfriend. Katrina sent baby Elijah to go live with Jesse Vang to become a man. He's 3 years old. She wanted this baby to become a man. You're welcome, Diana. And Jesse made this little boy stand in the corner or stand at the edge of the bed for hours on end without sitting down, 3 hours, 4 hours, saying, "I'm sorry, mommy," or doing prayer. If Elijah wanted to sit down or if he couldn't, hold his legs any longer, Jesse would throw him in a cold shower. He barely fed him. He would change his diaper. Yeah, he was still in a diaper. He would change that once a day. Abuse, horrific things were done to this boy before he was killed. And they ended up finding his baby blanket. They knew it was his from photos. And then I believe it was in like September of that year, they found his body. It was a while before they actually found him. So now we're waiting on Two Rivers Police Department or investigators to do what they do, put these people away for a long time. Jesse Vang's been arrested so many damn times I can't even count. He is a gang member. He is not, in my opinion, he is not able to be let out of jail. He should just be in prison for the rest of his damn life. And Katrina too, because Katrina started this. Jesse finished it. Jesse was all about it. I mean, he's the one who punished Elijah for nothing. I mean, he didn't even do anything. And I mean, he's just a 3-year-old kid, a baby. I don't understand people. I really don't. I say they should start making new parents or even every parent should have to stay in the hospital a little longer than a day. They'd be kicking everybody out just way too early, in my humble opinion. That does not give, I feel like they should be in there like a week. I know that's the longest time. People are like, oh my gosh, Tanya, you're going to, we can't be doing all that. But if you think about it, if it's okay, let's just play this out. Like I could think, this is my brain working. What if you have a baby, and you're looking at this baby after you have it, and you're having, like, let's say postpartum, and you're just like, I am not connected with this kid. I do not want this baby. Maybe for like a week, everyone takes a little bit of parenting classes. They learn how to do everything. They make sure, everything is cool, and then let them go. And then ask them before they leave, give them the option, do you think you can take care of this baby better than you can take care of yourself? Or, I don't, they would word it a lot better. And then they need to, like, think about that. Be like, we don't want an answer right now. We want you to think about that for 24 hours and then write your answer down on this paper. It is confidential. It goes nowhere but here. Because then maybe people would be like, okay, maybe when they first have the baby, or let's say they're like, okay, I'm not connecting, but that's okay. Let's go home. And then maybe something happens when, what I mean? It's just like, it seems like these babies are getting hurt too much. I don't know how to prevent it. I don't know. And I know people don't want to stay in the hospital that long after having a baby. Everyone's like, what? But, if you're learning, if you're a new parent, I would want that actually. I mean, people, you literally are pregnant for 9 months. And then all of a sudden you have a child, a baby. And then they're like, okay, after like 24 hours in the hospital, they're like, see ya. Good luck. Like, right, Carolina? Right, Angel, they shouldn't have been. See, maybe that's what it is, actually. Maybe they need to wait a little while and see if it does kick in. I know my best friend had postpartum, and she is a great mother. Um, she always was, but she did have postpartum real bad, and it was. I think it was because her age. She had her baby right when she was right around 22, so she didn't get that going out and going to the bars and just being, a, a young, young adult. How, when you're 21, you like to go out to the bars or the clubs, you like to have fun, you like to do all these things. She really didn't get to do that. And so I think that's kind of like where her postpartum came from, because she was like, well, shit, now that I have a baby, will I ever have a life? Right. And she's done so well. Really, Ashley, yeah, that's sad. It's just something that, I mean, it's something that happens, and I can understand it in a way. Maybe a lot of postpartum has to just do with being scared too. Like, PKC was like, I was ready to leave after I had mine, and that was a C-section. Yeah. Well, that sounds like something I would do, though. If it was a C-section, especially because when I'm done with surgeries, like, I wake up and I'm ready to go. I'm like, let's go shopping, let's go whatever we need to do. Like, I just jump up out of bed and just go. The doctors probably think I'm insane because I don't like to be there any longer than I have to be. I get not anxious or anything. I get impatient. I'm like, is it time to go yet? That was, yeah, see, Tracy, that's a good idea. And so in Japanese culture, if Vincent's mom's listening, in Japanese culture, I think I'm pretty sure it's Japanese. It is. Or maybe it's just like, maybe it's different cultures, but I know that it's Japanese culture to do this. After the woman has a baby, the mother-in-law, and if there is a father-in-law, they both move in. And I think it's for, like, they move in to help you. And I want to say it's like for like the first year or something like that. And um the the mother-in-law will do all the cooking, the cleaning, and just be there to help with the baby and everything. I think that's pretty cool. And I bet you they get that time off. Vincent gets time off for something crazy. Like, I think he gets the time off if he has the death of a dog or something like that. It was something weird. I was like, really? But he also gets time off. I think he gets like 8 weeks or something if I were to have a baby. I'm like, well, look at you having a good job, getting time off. Yeah, you don't feel less for needing help. Shit, I would ask for it. I would ask for help, but not, I would be, I mean, it's just, I picture my nieces and nephews because I don't have kids. And I couldn't imagine just be like, all of a sudden, you have this baby and they literally will like send you home after 24 hours. Women can still barely walk. I mean, you're still like hurting, I would assume. I know they used to keep you in there longer, but really? In the UK, they're kicking you out 6 hours later. Oh my goodness. But hard no, Daddy, I know. My own parents would be different. Yeah. I don't know why they do the in-laws. Or maybe it is your parents. Shit, hold on. It could be. Maybe I'm thinking in-law because Vincent's Japanese. Maybe it could be. Okay, it could be maybe your parents. I know it's okay, it's one or the other because now that I'm thinking about it, it could be your parents. But yeah, they come and live with you for a while. I was like watching this thing one day about it and I was like, that's interesting. Maybe it is your in-laws because now that I'm thinking about it, I'm like, I don't know if my in-laws would clean like I clean. Like, not that they don't clean. They clean, of course. But I'm very particular, like oh gosh, it's so bad. I mean, it's OCD mixed with being blind. So if you're blind in one eye and you can't like find something, most people, I don't know. This is coming from me. I can't talk for everybody that's blind, but I get like anxiety right away. And I'm just like, where's it at? Where's it at? Where's it at? Like I put it here. It should be here. Everything has a spot. So I think that, that might not work for me either. Wow. PKC was like, they just kicked me out. I went into labor at 11 a.m. and had her at 12 p.m. and was home by 6. One of my labors took 30 minutes. Angel, that's how my sister-in-law was. Oh my goodness. My sister-in-law is a champ. So she's 3 babies deep, 4 babies deep. I'm sorry. She's about to have her 4th. And that's when I decided to go. I'm like, I told my mom, I said, let's go. We're going. Like, we already knew we were going. I said, but I'm excited to actually see the whole process because I want to know how this all happens, right? Because at the time, I don't know how old I was exactly. Hold on, I was like 25. So, and I had never seen anybody like actually give birth. I'd been in one with one of my friends, but when she was starting to give birth and everything, like we had to leave. So I was excited to like go and just see what this process was like. Well, my sister-in-law was like, "Can you drop the kids off at school? You can bring Lexi with you." And I'm like, "Sure." That's my oldest niece. So that's what we did. We went out to the hospital. The doctor comes in and is like, um, "You're already pretty much like going into labor." He's like, "We could stop the labor and give you an epidural." Like, give you an epidural kind of like just and you'll stop, I don't know, stop the labor somehow or something like that. Like slow it down. I don't know how they do that. He's like, "Or we can bust your water and get the party started now." And I was like, what is she gonna say? You should have saw me in there drinking my coffee, like just with my hand, like my chin rested on my hand, like, what's going to happen? Literally, she's like, yeah, let's just go ahead and burst my water, let's just do this. She was ready to just have my niece. Within minutes, within minutes, that baby was born. And the only thing I heard out of her the whole labor, my brother kept saying, "You're doing good." I was so proud of my brother too. I was so proud of both of them. Only thing I heard was she goes, "Oh," "Oh," like at the end, like, and I was like, "That's it." The baby was out crying, and I'm like, "Okay, you're not the person to watch." Like, this is so unfair. That's what I told her. I was like, people don't have, give labor like that easily, like that. I think my mom was in labor for like 12, 16 hours with me. I was breached though. I didn't want to come out. I didn't like this world. I didn't want nothing to do with it. What else should I say? Wow, Ashley. Well, my mom woke up on the 16th of October, and I wasn't supposed to be born until Halloween. And she woke up on the 16th, and she's like, "Kenny, I think I'm having the baby." And my dad's like running around like a crazy maniac, no pants on. She said, the whole nine. Forgot his pants and all. So they get in the car, they rush to the hospital. The doctor is like, tells my mom, "Hey, you're not having this baby today. Go home, get some rest, come back, and we'll see you like in a couple weeks or whatever." She goes home, and like they're not even home, a few hours, and she goes back in. My dad was sleeping, for work and everything the next day, and she's like, "I think I'm having the baby." And my dad was like, "Stop lying to me. We're not going to the hospital again." And this time she was actually for real, and she ended up having me. I think she was in there though for like 12 hours. Oh, bees. There was a bunch of bees in our apartment, Casey. They came in through like the door somehow. I don't even know how they came in, but there were so many of them. There was like 6 of them. I was like, I ain't cool with this. I ain't down. Let's see what's going on over on YouTube. Oh, okay, nothing too much. Okay, well, I'm going to jump off here. So I told you guys in the beginning of the live kind of what I'm, want to kind of start doing. So I do want to start doing more pre-recorded videos for you guys, more members only content. The live streams are going to still be there, but probably just not as frequent. We'll see how everything goes. And then I will be switching the time of the live stream. If I do a live stream, it'll be around 8:15, 8:35. Yeah. And if you guys have any thoughts, just put them in the comment section below after the live, and I'll read them all. I appreciate everybody being here. You guys are awesome. Thank you for supporting me and supporting the channel. Like truly, you guys are really amazing. Really, you guys are. A lot of you guys have been with me for years. And I mean, it's insane to me to think about how many of you guys have been with me for so long, and you guys still continue to show up. And I appreciate that more than you guys could ever even know. So I will see you guys all tonight. Or actually here in a little bit, I'll see you at 5 o'clock, because we're going to see Jake Harrow get sentenced. And I hope they throw the book at him. So I hope they don't give him 31 years or 15 years. I hope they give him life. And if they don't, I'll probably throw something. So, and hopefully he'll tell us where, baby Emmanuel is. That's the most important thing right now, is just getting baby Emmanuel back wherever he is at. If he is no longer here, which I'm assuming that that's the case because Jake Harrow is pleading guilty, at least we could put him, in a good resting spot. So thank you guys for being here. I will see you guys all later. I'm going to play the intro, I played the intro for the videos, so I'm just going to play that as my exit. So I'll see you guys all later. Bye, guys.
Take my eyes open to force reality. Why can't you just let me eat my weight in glee? I live inside my own world of make-believe. Kids screaming in their cradles, profanities.